This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
I'm not going to presume to tell you that the fear of losing your customers, job, house, commissions, or retirement account is unfounded. It's not. I'm certainly not going to deliver an empty message telling you that if you just manage your attitude, everything else will work out. Though attitude is very important, attitude without smart moves and action will hurt you in this difficult environment. Instead, my objective is to provide you with actionable advice you can use right now to outsell this crisis. I'm going to give you easy-to-consume, direct, actionable tips and tactics for staying motivated, protecting your income, advancing your career, gaining a winning edge, and thriving as a sales professional while those around you flounder. You will learn how to build and maintain a winning pipeline, continue to close deals, and retain your customers. Sales professionals who leverage this economic crisis to become more efficient and effective, those who are able to do more with less, will have a distinct competitive advantage as the cycles of renewal and growth return. With the weak culled out of the marketplace and the underperformers cleaned off the payroll, sales excellence will return. Disciplined sales professionals who faithfully execute the fundamentals will outmatch their competitors, take market share, and watch as their income soar. Soon, not only will you outsell the crisis, you will rise from this terrible economy just as a phoenix rises from the ashes, faster, sleeker, and more powerful. Chapter 2. Put your swimsuit on. It was the bottom of the fourth inning in our first game of the season, and our team was up 6-0. The parents on our side were cheering. Our kids, singing from the dugout, had their shoulders up and their heads held high. This was a sharp contrast to the mood a month earlier at our first practice. Then the team looked like the kids from the Bad News Bears. We had a deep talent deficit, and things looked bleak. All of the parents geared up for a losing season. Jody, our coach, saw things differently. At each practice, he gave the players the same short speech. He told them that the key to winning in baseball was excelling at pitching strikes, fielding the ball, getting hits, and running bases. He placed intense focus on practicing the basic fundamentals of baseball. Coach Jody patiently ran the same drills at each practice. Soon, things started to click for our motley crew. As their skills developed, confidence followed. My son learned more about the game of baseball in 1 month than he had in the previous 5 years. In just a few short weeks, these Bad News Bears had developed into a team of winners. A month later, in our first game, we trounced the most talented team in the league. As another one of our kids rounded third and slid into home, the opposing coach threw his clipboard to the ground in frustration. He came to the field expecting to win, but could not find a chink in our armor. The one common characteristic that defines all consistent top performers in any field is focus on, practice of, and adherence to the basic building blocks and fundamentals of their profession. It is impossible to become a professional baseball player without mastering throwing, catching, running, and hitting. You cannot become a doctor if you have not mastered an understanding of human anatomy. You will never play violin in an orchestra if you haven't mastered notes and scales. Likewise, excellence in sales requires you to master time management, prospecting, qualifying, discovery, listening, advancing, presenting, objections, negotiation, and closing. Warren Buffett once quipped that only when the tide goes out do we get to see who has been swimming naked. During the good times, the failure to honor the fundamentals is masked by the booming economy. Undisciplined, lazy sales reps can float along with the current. Mediocrity and the failure to respect the fundamentals is magnified in a financial crisis. And once the ocean recedes, if you're skinny dipping, you will be exposed. Put your swimsuit on now and refocus on the fundamentals. In any endeavor, especially in sales, when the right actions are repeated consistently, the positive outcomes are predictable. The key words here are consistent and repeated. Don't let up. When you're panicked, stressed and looking for a way out, you want something different. It's natural to go looking for easy buttons and shiny new ideas. The basics and fundamentals are